Shalom. First and foremost, like start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Chakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of great most in every will. Peace and blessings to the elect of Israel. Shalom and a Bible ball. Back at it with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai. Lord's will, this video is edifying. And this video is going to be on application. All right. Now, what do I mean by application? I mean by applying the scriptures to your life. All right. Because that is what's most profitable in this walk of ours, man. Applying the scriptures to our life, because the scriptures, that's what the scriptures are for. Okay. Matter of fact, let me get the precept. This is 2 Timothy. Chapter 3 and verse 16, it says, all scripture is given by inspiration of the Most High and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness, that the man of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai may be perfect, thoroughly furnished unto all good works. All right, so that's the point on that right there, man. Okay, so the scriptures are there for instruction, doctrine, reproof, so on and so forth, man. So the point being, we need to apply the scriptures to our life. Speaking to myself first and foremost, man. And, you know, just speaking off experience, man, when you apply the scriptures, man, okay, you see the results. Okay, you see the results, man. It's kind of like, you know, in a sport where you got to do a certain technique. And if you apply that technique, like just the way your coach teaches you how to do it, you know, you see the results of when you apply that technique. So how much more in the scriptures, man, when we apply the reproofs and the instructions of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, we see the glory of the Lord upon us, man. And we see the hand of the Lord upon us for good and not for evil, man. You know, as a matter of fact, let me go ahead and start off with that precept right there. This is Ecclesiastes, right after the book of Proverbs. All right, Ecclesiastes, not Ecclesiasticus. It's Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 5. It says, whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, and a wise man's heart discerneth both time and judgment. All right, so whoso keepeth the commandment shall feel no evil thing, man. So when you apply the scriptures in your life, man, okay, you'll see the benefits and the results of that, man. All right, like it tells you in the book of Joshua. What does it say? Joshua 1 and 8. Joshua chapter 1 verse, I'll start at verse 7. Only be thou strong and very courageous, that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law, which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, right? Okay, just apply the scriptures, man. Don't try to go to the right hand or to the left. Don't try to lean on your own understandings. Just go through that straight gate, man. Okay, go and do what the Lord told you what to do, man. Speaking to myself first and foremost. It says that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. Verse 8, this book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous, and then thou shalt have good success, man. So if you apply the scriptures, your way will be prosperous and you'll have good success, man. Okay, applications of the scriptures is very imperative, man. All right. Like it also tells you in James, the first chapter. What does it tell you in James? Let's get the precept. James 1 and verse 22, it says, but be ye doers of the word and not hearers only, deceiving your own selves. Okay, so if you're being a hearer of the word and not a doer, you're really just deceiving yourself, man. All right, because the Lord, you can't deceive the Lord. All right. And the thing is, brothers are going to watch you for your works. Yahweh said, you know a man by his works, or you know a man by his fruit. So you can talk all you want. You can say all the right things. Okay. But if you're not applying it, if you're not having the application of the scriptures, you know, brothers will see right through that, man. All right. And your spirit will show it, you know, because, you can lie to someone in the world. Okay. But when it comes to men who have spiritual discernment, you know, it's going to have a hard time trying to do that, man. And then especially to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai, because scriptures say all things are naked before his sight, roughly paraphrases. So you can't hide nothing before Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. So it's best to just be honest with yourself and be honest with the Lord and to just apply the scriptures in your life. And if you have an issue with that, if you have a problem, okay, then pray to Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai to give you the strength, to give you the spirit to do so, man. Because as we read, you'll have good success if you apply the scriptures, man. All right. But also, just off experience, seeing how times where like I'll be in certain situations and I'll apply myself according to what the scriptures say in that particular situation, and you'll see the fruit of what comes from it. Like when the scriptures tell you, talk not much with a fool, or give not your pearls before swine. Like, I've had moments where I've been in a conversation with family members and, I know they're swine and I know they're foolish, and and they'll say something spiritual, but I want to say something and be like, oh, that's in the Bible, but I'll know that, they're swine. So I'll hold my peace. And so, further down the line, when I try to throw a little parable at them or give them a little bone, what I'm saying, so to speak, in the spirit, and I see them reject it, and I didn't even really hit them with the full thing, I'll meditate in my own thoughts and be like, yep, that's why I'm glad I didn't say them to them the first time. You know what I mean? So it's just like, when you apply the scriptures, man, you really do find the best route for yourself, man, stuff that's more profitable for you and your spirit, and your own conscience, man. All right. As Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, starting at verse 25, it says, receive therefore instruction through my words. That's talking about wisdom, and it shall do you good. Okay, so if you receive the instruction through the words of Yahweh Shem Shai, through that wisdom, it's going to do you good, man. It's going to be profitable for you. Like we just read in 2 Timothy 3 and 16. Also Joshua 1 and 8, man. All right, you're going to find good success, man. Okay. And let me get this last precept, Lord willing, unless the Most High or the Spirit, through Yahweh Shem Shai wants me to bring out anything else. This is James 4 and 17. It says, therefore to him that knoweth to do good and doeth it not, to him it is sin. So if you know better, man, you know what the scriptures is telling you to do, you know to take the right route, and yet you still don't do it, it's a sin unto you, man. Okay? And that's why we got to be fully persuaded in our own mind and make sure that we're applying the scriptures, full-fledged, man, because we don't got time to be, going back and forth with the bullshit, man. All right. The only thing we got time for is Yahweh Bashem Shai. You know what I'm saying? And what I mean by that, I mean by, walking the way that he wants us to walk, man. We got to commit ourselves unto his ways, man. All right. Now, that doesn't mean you can't do stuff in the past time, like take the edge off, maybe drink with the brothers fellowship, whatever, which, that's all a part of, the will of Yahweh Bashem Shai too. But even when you're dealing with stuff that might not be, according to the scriptures, like you might be going to the gym or whatever, you're still applying the scriptures, man. All right, you're still applying the spirit in your daily walk, man. Application is key, man. Okay, because what did Yahweh Shai say? Yahweh Shai told us. What did he say? Let's get the scriptures. Luke 6 and 46. And why call ye me Lord, Lord, and do not the things which I say? So why you calling on the Lord? And you calling him Lord, you're trying to reverence him like your Lord, but you're not doing the things he tells you to do, man, because you're not applying the scriptures, you're not applying that wisdom, man. You have to apply that wisdom that Yahweh Bashem Shai has taught us through the spirit, man, because it'll do you good. Okay? It'll do you good, man. Like the scriptures talk about how when you take heed to wisdom, it says what? By me shall thy days be multiplied, man. And that the branches of wisdom are long life, roughly paraphrasing. Let me get that real quick. Sirach or Ecclesiastes 1, starting at verse 11, says, the fear of the Lord is honor and glory and gladness and a crown of rejoicing. The fear of the Lord maketh a merry heart and giveth joy and gladness and a long life. Whoso feareth the Lord, it shall go well with him at the last, and he shall find favor in the day of his death. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb. She hath built an everlasting foundation with men, and she shall continue with their seed. To fear the Lord is fullness of wisdom, and filleth men with her fruits. She filleth all their house with things desirable, and the garners with her increase. The fear of the Lord is a crown of wisdom, making peace and perfect health to flourish, both which are the gifts of the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Shai, and it enlarges their rejoicing that love him. All right. Wisdom raineth down skill and knowledge of understanding. It says, and exalteth them to honor that hold her fast. The root of wisdom is to fear the Lord, and the branches thereof are long life, man. So you see how when you fear the Lord, okay, because ultimately the fear of the Lord is application, man. Okay, because if you fear your parents, all right, like your parents gonna whoop your ass if you don't do what they tell you to do. You're gonna do what they tell you to do because you fear your parents. So it's the same thing with the Lord. If you fear the Lord, you're gonna do what He tells you to do, and it's gonna lead to your own benefit and your own profit, man. Okay, He says the fear of the Lord driveth away sins, and where it is present, it turneth away wrath. All right, so you see how when you fear the Lord, you do what He tells you to do, man. It's gonna turn away wrath. It's gonna drive away sin, which is gonna lead to your profit. Okay, and when I mean profit, I'm saying profit. Okay, something that's profitable for you. All right, so that's really the point. Application, man. All right, just apply the scriptures in your day-to-day walk, and you'll see. You do a little spiritual experiment, man, because the scriptures talk about examining yourself into like scripture saying, Sirach, let us prove our ways, and and that which is evil, or that which is good, let us hold on to it, but that which is evil, let us refrain from it, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, let's do your little spiritual experiment, man. Apply the scriptures, and you'll see how it benefits you in your day-to-day walk. You'll see the favor of the Lord come upon you, because everything will just work out, man. All right, everything, the Lord will handle everything else in the background. All you got to do is walk that narrow and straight gate, and you'll see how the Lord handles everything else around you, man. Okay? Like He said, I go to send an angel to prepare a way for you, man. You'll see how the Lord really does prepare ways for you, man, and how it's profitable in your life, man. And that's just a little exhortation that I wanted to bring out through the Spirit. So, hey, apply the scriptures, have that application, man. If you find yourself in a situation and it goes back to the scriptures, and which more than likely it will, okay, no matter which situation you're in, you can find something spiritual out of it, because scriptures talk about how wisdom passes through all things by reason of her pureness. So you can find wisdom out of anything you go through, really. All right, but nevertheless, find yourself in that situation, man, and apply the scriptures, man, and you'll see how it benefits you, man. Now you're not going to be 100% perfect, because we're in this flesh, but you want the good to outweigh the bad. Speaking to myself first and foremost. So, Lord willing, the video was edifying. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Chakodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles, a great millstone that we will. Peace and blessing to you, like to Israel. Shalom and a bubble ball.